Yeah, we have a different program. I mean, this is my second year as a head coach, and you know, we intend on being competitive against everybody that we play. They've got a great coach. They got a great program. They're not only are they really good, but they've been very nice to me, and we have a lot of respect for them. But at the same time, you know, we have to build our program up as well. So I think we're making strides to do that.
Well, I mean, talking about that, I mean, they came out with an 18-point lead in the first meeting that you had with them, and this time, you know, you were going back and forth between exchanging leads. Do you think, I mean, when you talk about making strides, you think these are big strides that you've made, even though you come up with a loss?
Well, you know, if we would have won today, we would have had our best start since 1994. So I think that's a pretty big stride. It's all credited to the players in the locker room. And the good thing about it is we just set out to get better every day. That's all we're trying to do. And today, we got better today. You know, this was the first time that we've been in a back and forth game for the entire game. And the way our guys, you know, showed some resilient effort, that was really good.
When you say first time been back and forth game this season?
This season, right? Like in terms of for the entire game, like, you know, they may have gotten up to like a 7. I think their biggest lead was 9. Okay, yeah, you know, and that was with 14 minutes to go in the first. So I mean, this was a single-digit game the entire game, and it came down to one possession. And the thing is, we didn't shoot it very well from the free throw line, and that kind of cost us.
Yeah. Looks like this was so first time this season that your guys were facing some big adversity. What did you learn about the team facing adversity in this game?
Well, that's one of the areas we got better at, and you know, I said that they were able to have some resilient effort to be able to come back and fight when you know, when the game was kind of in limbo, where in the past we may have gotten knocked out, you know, when they made that run with about maybe 8 minutes to go in the second half, okay, but we were able to fight all the way back and get a lead, I think, yeah, with a little under 8 minutes. So we just found out that we've got a couple fighters in the locker room.
And they were pretty weak on free throws too.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were just a little bit stronger, but I mean, that's something that you want more out of your guys.
Yeah, we came into the game leading the league at 75%. I mean, we made 71% today, but that's a little under our average. You'd like to make them all. Wayne Martin has been one of our most consistent guys. He was at 88% before today, and he went 3 of 6. But the problem is some of them were front ends of 1 and 1, so you don't even get to shoot the second one.
What are some of the things that you guys have really improved upon over the past year to really give them, you know, especially when you had a test against MTSU tonight? Right. What are some things that you learned about the team and fighting this adversity?
Definitely. Well, first and foremost, you know, we don't take moral victories. We never will. You know, we're trying to change the culture. And what I took is we have a lot of fighters. We do. We have a lot of fighters. And our coach going to fight for us, of course, you know, and it's time to turn this thing around, you know, and I think we took a major step in the right direction today by turning this thing around. This is the first time we all done played together. All of us done played together. And it's a good feeling to know that things are turning. You know what I mean? It's a good feeling. Even though we lost this game, you know, I think that we learned that down the stretch we need to make a better decision. We need to make better decisions as a senior leader. And the rest of the guys, you know, was in foul trouble. But, you know, if they weren't, who knows, it would have been a whole different game. So just add Tajir McCall, Wayne Martin, Taz to the mix, you know, guys that fouled out, add them to the mix, you know, things could have changed. So it's good to see the progress. And that's pretty much.
You said something about first time this season that the team has really come together.
Oh, no. No, I'm saying that, like, all of us together, this is our first time really playing together. Like, this new core group of guys, and I think we're gelling excellently. And I owe that to Coach Ford. You know, he put us in the situations in practice, adverse situations, and what we do is just feed off of them, and we lean on each other. So it's great.
And pretty big win. The past 2 wins were really big wins for you. And playing in this game where you're going back and forth, exchanging leads, what did you learn about the team in this type of setting?
Well, I learned that we did stay together. You know, we did stay together, and basically we just got to get ready for the next one. Because at the end of the day, a lot of things could have went our way and it didn't. The ball didn't fall our way, and you know, now it's just time to move on. You know.
Coach made an interesting point going into the game. Y'all shot 74% from the free throw line tonight, 71%. Tell me about that, about free throw shooting, and you know, how close it could have been, or closer it could have been with
Definitely.
meeting the team average.
It's funny because we usually shoot free throws the end-out shoot-around, and we didn't this time
Mhm.
because we didn't really have the time, to fit it in. But, not to use that as an excuse, but I guarantee we stick to our routine from now on. And, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. That's what I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said, you don't take moral victories.
No, we don't.
But at the same time, you seem to think that this was, something that really, helped the team.
Spark plug.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's a
Okay.
spark. It's definitely a spark. We're not going to take a moral victory as in, oh, we're happy that we lost because we came close to TSU. Nah, that's not us. Like, that's not this new Tennessee State. We don't care that we came close. We want to dominate, and we will.
Mhm.